Hey everybody, I'm at our land this morning and I'm working on a brush pile. It's quite big pine, thick pine, but I've let it sit for a long time, so it should be dry enough to burn. So that's what I'm going to do today, and then I'm going to get the tractor out as well because it's just way easier to move stuff around. You know, when I'm in there with all that stuff, it's kind of difficult to have the tractor in there, but I'm going to chop some of this wood first and make it smaller so I can maneuver it around. And as I get the fire hot, I can just keep dumping the bigger stuff on top. Plan on being over here for about 5 or 6 hours today. So, yeah, enjoy the video. Real quick, this is where I'm starting. I'm actually going to chop some of this stuff off here and make that smaller so I can move it around. And then I'm going to start the fire in here because this is quite a big stump. So I'm going to start it in there and build it up with smaller stuff and then go from there. So the chainsaw that I use is a Husqvarna 455 Rancher. I had a Craftsman before and it just couldn't do the job properly. But this thing, I've been so happy with this. It's heavy, but it's worth it. Plus it makes you strong. So something that I make sure that I do before I come over here is last night I sharpened this thing. I sharpened it, cleaned it up a little bit, and as you can see, it's just eating through this pine. It's kind of a new chain that I've got, but it's worth doing it the night before because that way you don't spend your time doing it. And when you're over here. Now again, I'm not a professional at all. I'm just learning as I go. I bought this hat on Amazon. Really, I got it for two things: safety, if I am cutting down some of these taller trees, but really it's for this. That way I don't have to worry about stuff getting in my face, and then the ear protection too, because I don't want my ears to be messed up. So I'm going to keep working on this and enjoy. Whew. I'm gonna go and get my LogOx. If you haven't seen one of these things are cool. I got this for Christmas. My wife got it for me. This is what it is right here. It's really, really good. So what it does, actually I'm just gonna show you, but these big logs that I don't want to get my chainsaw into the ground, I can lift it off the ground and then saw it. But also this handle here comes off with this pin right here, and then I can just go along and like grab logs with it. Let me show you. See that? So like if I don't want to keep like bending down any, just pick this up and away I go. Easy as that. But I'm going to leave this in for now because it gives me a little bit more tool because I'm working. Back in there, Bosch. Cool. So we're good. So I'm going to go and pick this bigger log up. All right, I'm back. I just lost an hour out of my day. I had to run to the kids' school. So it's a little bit brighter now. So I'm going to put my safety sunglasses on as well as my helmet and show you this LogOx. You just put it under there. You just hook it. It will grip and you just roll it back. Now I can cut it. So I learned a valuable lesson, and I won't do this again. I just like dumped everything on, and the problem when you just dump it like that is it stands like this, so you can't ever get it light. You can't get it hot enough. You have to like build small and then build out. You can't get it hot enough when you it will burn, but then all the tree limbs or all the trunks are just left kind of like standing up, big gaps between each other, and it doesn't burn very good. You can see some of this wood has been burned already. Terrible. So what I do now, while I've got these piles, is I start off with all the smaller bits, and then the bigger bits can go on top. So that's that. So I just dug into these bottom logs here. I'm gonna get to those. Hopefully I can get to those with the LogOx. But it's kind of thick. I may just get the fire going. All right, so I've cut enough up now that I can get this thing going, and it's gonna go good. I always just get started with some fire starter. Just some of this stuff, break it in half. Keep the flame going for a while. I'm gonna try and get started in this little hole here, and then pile stuff on top, and then hopefully we can get it to get going. So. Now I do have diesel with me if I need it. I try not to use it because I'd rather use it for actual fuel, you know? There we go. There we go. So it doesn't take too long to get it going. If you've got some fuel, you just gotta, I don't know, I just like starting off small and then making it bigger. I feel like it stays hotter that way, so I just throw these little things on there to start with and hope that it takes. Key to it is to build the heat. If you can get enough heat going, then you'll be good. So that's getting hot already to where I can't even be near it. Ooh, that's hot. So here it is, I've got my fire going. Just build it up like that. I just add smaller sticks to it steadily, keep the heat on it, keep it hot, and then we'll be able to get a good fire going. This is how I'm looking. I've got the fire going. It's going good. I'm just gonna let it get a bit hotter, and I'm gonna throw some more stuff on. But let me walk you around and show you what this area I'm dealing with first. All the stuff that I had to like pick out. I'm gonna try and dry this stump out here. That was a big stump. But I've got a few more limbs to cut up. I've got all this that I'm gonna throw on when it gets hot enough. Right here, you see like all of this I've got to throw on there. I've got to cut a few more pieces here. See, I've got short hair and I'm going bald, so that ash gets on my head and sizzles me. But look, this is all the stuff that's gonna go on. I've got my tractor out ready to go. And I kind of made this little fire break here, and it worked. Now, this is the last time we burned, and I just came across here with a box blade on the back of the tractor, and it kept it all contained, so you can see where it stops. So just to be safe, I don't want it spreading down into the forest. So, but that's going good. Look, check that out. Boom. So I've done all of this by hand, got the fire going. Now it's some of the bigger stuff left, and I'm getting a bit tired. So I'm probably just going to use the tractor to pick some of this stuff up. I'm going to let that get hotter, and let it burn for a bit before I start piling again. And I'm going to have a drink. So if you own a tractor, like I really suggest, or if you're thinking about getting one, I really suggest a grapple. Doesn't matter what kind of tractor you have, but I really suggest a grapple. These things are hard to cut with a chainsaw. They're bendy, but get stuff off the ground. It's easy to dump stuff on, and this is one of the best things I've purchased. Is that grapple? It's so awesome. You can get into like these thick areas and drag stuff out. You know, it's actually, yeah, sometimes I actually use it to smooth. Like if I want to smooth something and there's like rocks and dirt in it, if I just drag it backwards, that does a pretty good job. So, but yeah, grapple is where it's at. I'm going to cut some of this up now so I can get it on that fire and not have, I like it nice and tidy. You see how I'm like, that heat is staying where it is now because I'm not like throwing just big pieces on, I'm building it up as I go. So that's my suggestion for it. I really recommend getting one of these for your chainsaw too, like, especially when you're moving around with the tractor and stuff. Get one of these, just boom, and away you go. It's awesome. That is a cool accessory to get. I think I got mine on Amazon. I think. I don't know. Boom. There you go. There you go. The fire is good and going. Most of that I've done by hand with the help of the tractor, but really, I just like to, you see how it's like, if it falls, it's all going to fall into itself. So that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to keep piling on this. There's more around that I can just dump on, clean up a little bit. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was a help of some kind. And I'm hot. I'm going to go and get some lunch. Is it lunchtime yet? I'm going to go and eat, have a drink, come back and start dumping stuff on the fire again. Thanks for watching.